Many kids today do not know what they can do to change the world. Even if you are basically a good kid, something bad can still happen to you. You could even get killed. I think there are ways to change the world. One person can change the world if they join together with others who share a better vision for the future. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity is a group of men who join together to try to make a difference. Since its founding on December 4th, 1906, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity has supplied voice to the struggle of African Americans and people of color around the world. Today, with over 125,000 members strong, the Brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha continue this struggle. W.E.B. Du Bois, Jesse Owens, Duke Ellington, Edward Brooke, Thurgood Marshall, Andrew Young, and Martin Luther King Jr. are among the countless alpha men who became leaders that dedicated their lives to scholarships, manly deeds, and love to all mankind. The history of this fraternity is the history of America. The history of the fraternity is a history of leaders. The legacy of this fraternity continues. The founding members, also known as the Seven Jewels, were George Biddle Kelly, Charles Henry Chapman, Eugene Kinkle Jones, Henry Arthur Callis, Nathaniel Allison Murray, Vertner Woodson Tandy, and Robert Harold Ogle. The founders created a mission, which is that Alpha Phi Alpha develops leaders, promotes brotherhood, and academic excellence while providing service and advocacy for our communities. Over the years, many alphas have become leaders. I will present 3 of them. In 1952, Martin Luther King Jr. became a member of the Sigma chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity while he was attending Boston University. As we know, he went on to become a civil rights leader and won a Nobel Peace Prize. When Martin Luther King Jr. was arrested in Alabama, the Brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha came to support him. Many of his fraternity brothers were shocked by how badly they treated him in the courtroom, but Martin had so much dignity and turned around to his brothers and said, "This too shall pass." In 2005, Philip Agnew became a member of the Beta Nu chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity while he was attending Florida Agriculture and Mechanical University. Now Philip Agnew is the executive director of the Dream Defenders. In 2013, after the death of Trayvon Martin, the Dream Defenders occupied the Florida Capitol for 31 days to demand the change in the Stand Your Ground laws.
We are the Dream Defenders. We are a multiracial human rights organization dedicated to defeating systemic inequality in our communities through direct action, through nonviolent civil disobedience, and through relational organizing. We are a network of youth and students from around the state, right now at colleges and universities around the state. And we are building.
In 1984, Stuart Scott became a member of Alpha Phi Alpha and Mu Zeta chapter at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Stuart Scott passed on January 5, 2015, after a long battle with cancer. He was the leader as a journalist who brought his own style to ESPN in 1993. He changed the way that sports was announced with such as phrases as booyah and big ups.
I'm not losing. I'm still here. I'm fighting. I'm not losing. But I got to amend that. When you die, that does not mean that you lose to cancer. You beat cancer by how you live, why you live, and in the manner in which you live.
Alpha Phi Alpha gives us a great legacy of how to live life. Never give up and live your life so you can make a positive impact on others. Based on these 3 examples, and many more, the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity has developed leaders and a legacy in scholarship, manly deeds, and love of all mankind.